Directions. For problems 1 through 3, graph the absolute value function and state the vertex. Alright, on problem number 1, y equals 2 absolute value of x minus 3. We're going to start inside of the absolute values, and since there's nothing there, we are going to stay put. And then we'll move to the outside. Minus 3 is going to make me move down 3. So I'm going to stay put, and then I'm going to move down 3. And if I want to label my vertex right there, that's going to be 0, negative 3. And then I need to deal with my slope. My slope is going to be 2 over 1. So from here I'm going to rise 2 and run over 1. Rise 2, run 1. Rise 2, run 1. Okay, notice I have my right side of my V, and then to get my left side, we'll just go up 2 over 1 in the other direction. And then we've got our absolute value. Alright, the next one, f of x is equal to 1/2 absolute value x plus 4. Again, I'll start on the inside. I know that I have to do the opposite of what's on the inside, so if there's a plus 4, that means I'm going to go to the left 4. And since there's nothing on the outside right here, I know that that's going to force me to stay put. So I'm going to move to the left 4 and then stay put. And then that will make my vertex be negative 4, 0. And then I know my slope, it is going to be a v because it's an absolute value. My slope is going to be 1/2, so from here I'm going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. So that's going to form the right side of my v, and then on the other side I'll go up 1 over 2 in the other direction. So that will be the side of my v. Alright, question 3, f of x is equal to negative 2, absolute value, x minus 1 plus 3. Right, starting on the inside of the absolute value, that minus 1 is going to force me to do the opposite, so I will go to the right one. The plus 3 on the outside is going to make me go up 3. So if I go right 1 and up 3, my vertex will be at 1, 3. And then from there, since my slope is negative 2, I'm going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. So that gives me the right side of my V, and then to get my left side, I'll just go down 2 and over 1 in the other direction. And then we can go ahead and connect it. Please notice on all of those graphs I did include arrows, so make sure you do as well. Alright, number 4 says to write an equation for the graph. The first thing I need to figure out is what's going on with this graph. I know that it should have been at 0, 0. To get to my new vertex, I'm going to have to go to the right one and then up 1. So I'd have to go to the right one and then up 1. So when I go to write my equation, it is going to be absolute value because the graph is a V. I'm going to have y equals absolute value x. Since it's right 1, we always do the opposite of right 1 inside, so we'll do minus 1 instead. And then if it went up 1, we'll put a plus 1. And then to get my slope on the outside, to start at the vertex, I'd have to go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, which gives me a slope of negative 1. So that's what my equation would look like.